Hi guys, hi people, hello. And if you are new in my channel, please subscribe on my channel, share me the socials, and comment what do you think about my new videos, about opinion for me make videos best or better. I ever wrong this comparative word. And today I just try my English with a type of biology because I have so much problems to speak because I live in Brazil, São Paulo, and I don't have so much people I talk and I have a dialogue non conversation in English. I just about today a best book. It's the name How the Body Works, and I explain to so much things about our body. And I just try to speak in English. If I say one wrong word, please correct me on the commentaries and talk about my wrong. And principally if you are a native for United States, Australia, or UK, because I don't fluent in English. And I start reading now. Today the 10 of the text is stomach. And I started the reading. 1 in 10, 10 hundred, 10, 10. Oh, I forget. Please say for me the right number for this. 1 in 10 no, people has altered internal organs on the wrong side of the body. Stomach structure, organs, cell, tissue types, tissues and cells, and the types of cells. I will start with organ to cell. Each organ in the body is distinct and recognizable to the naked eye. Each organ and organ, however, and the layers of different tissues are relevant. Within each tissue are different types of cells. They all work together to carry out the function of the organ. In this case, it's the stomach. Here have esophagus. I don't say they speak the right form. Organs. The organs with the body are typically self-contained and perform specific function. The tissues that make up that organ helping function is in a particular way. The stomach, for example, it's largely made of muscle tissue that can expand and contract to accommodate the intake of food. What's the largest organ? Some people think the stomach is the largest organ, but it's the wrong form because the stomach isn't the largest organ we have. The liver, the largest the internal organs, but the skin exactly the biggest organ of our body. It weighs roughly 2.7 kilos or 6 lb. And here, the structure is stomach. Muscle is the main tissue of the stomach, but it's also lined with glandular tissue, which secretes digestive juice, and the epithelial tissue, which forms a protective barrier on both the inner and the outer surface. Here have stomach has 3 layers of smooth muscle for protect to the acid have here. Inner wall is lined with cells that secrete mucus or acid, and here is entranced to intestine. Here is the finish of the stomach. Tissues and the cells. Tissues and the cells are made up of a group of connected cells. Some tissues, come in different types, such as the smooth muscle that forms the wall of stomach, and the skeletal muscle, which is attached to the bones and makes them move. As well as cells, the tissue might contain other structures, such as collagen fibers in connective tissues. A cell is a self-contained live unit, the most basic structure of all living organisms. Here is the smooth action. The loose arrangement of the spindle-shaped smooth muscle self allows type of muscle tissue to contract in all directions. It's found in the walls of the gut, as well as in the blood vessels and the urinary system. I ever say wrong the urinary system. And smooth and the muscle cells. The cells of muscle smooth. These long, tapering cells are capable of operating for long periods without tiring. And the next paragraph is tissue types. There are 4 basic types of tissues found in the human body. These are subdivided into different subtypes. For example, blood and bone are both connective tissues. Each type has a different properties such as strength, flexibility, or movement that make it suited to a specific. The first tissue is a connective tissue. Connects, supports, binds, and separates other tissues and organs. The second is a muscle tissue. Long, thin cells that relax and contract to create a type of movement. Have epithelial tissue is a closely packed cells in one or more layers that form barriers. And I have it for the last nervous tissue, cells that work together to transmit electrical impulses. Type of cells. Now it's a type of cells. There are around 200 different types of cells in the human body. They look very different under a microscope, but must have a common features and such as a nucleus, cell membrane, and granules. Red blood cells lack a nucleus, so they can carry as much oxygen as possible. The nervous cells carry electrical signals between the brain and all parts of your body. Epithelial cells line the surface and the cavities of the body to form a thin barrier. Adipose cells store molecules of fat that help insulate the body and can be turned into skeletal muscle cells. Oh, no, it don't have a focal. Arranged into fibrous bonds that contract to move bones. Reproductive cells. The female egg and a male sperm combine to form a new embryo, and I have the last two, photoreceptor cells line the back of the eye and respond to light falling on tin. Hair cells pick up some vibration being transmitted through the fluid of the inner ear. Guys, it's so much cold today, and it's so much good read a book in a cold, and I have our air flyer now pass in the sky, and they're, oh my god, I forget the right word for me talk to you now. Now I have the right words for talk to you. I will repeat again. I will repeat. I don't talk English fluently. Unfortunately, I don't talk English fluently, but I try to stay fluent. I know I never be native talk the same a native American, Australia, or UK person, but I just try to stay fluent because I love talking English. I so love talking English. It's so much different for me, and it's good for your mind. It's good for intelligence. And I just read this text for me just practice, and I have more dialogues, and just for me remember the words. Have 2 years I stopped the cursing of English, and I start to forget some words. It's so much good. I practice, but I don't have a person to talk to. and it's good. I read book, I talk to you, and I try to have a dialogue, and it's good. It's good. I just want to talk fluent in English, and I start to make the same thing with the language Deutsch. I start make a Deutschland. It's a type of German, the German. English, the German. Deutschland, it's Deutsch. I talk, make course of German, and it's very easy than English, but have some complication, but it's so not difficult than Russian, than Netherlands, than Arabic. But I like it. I like to make new friends. I would like to learn a new language. I would like to meet a new country, and I have so much things. I like to stay and see the other cultures and see new people and live or from São Paulo, Brazil. Don't have a possible that, and I would like to live in the other country, in the other state, and the new people, new rules, and I have so much contacts. Intimate contacts with the language. If you like my video, if you dislike my video, please like or dislike and talk why you dislike my video. For me, stay best my videos, and share the media socials with your friends and comments what do you think. Is that just a simple text I talk here in this book, in this video, and I suggested to try. Okay, just try and have a more dialogue in English.